Captain Marvel, obviously run by Disney or owned by Disney. Endgame is coming out next month as well, which is another Disney film. Dumbo's coming out at the end of this week, which is another Disney film, which really takes us on to the big news of the week.
Go on.
Disney buying 21st Century Fox.
Did that happen?
It actually did. So,
What?
this classic fanfare, this is actually the Bohemian Rhapsody version of the fanfare. But Bohemian Rhapsody, made by Fox, going to be the property of Disney now.
Jeez. They're buying the world.
They are buying the world. Yes. It is probably one of the biggest takeover deals in history. So Disney have spent, and brace yourself for this, $71 billion
That's ridiculous.
on the takeover. But what it means is that firstly, Disney just continue to own more and more stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going off a little bit of a tangent. Someone on Twitter once said to me that he read a tweet that joked about in like 10, 20 years' time, we'd call everything, we wouldn't call them films, we'd call them Disneys. Because everything would be owned by Disney.
I think I remember you saying that to me, actually.
Yeah.
And
there's some truth to that now.
I mean, yeah, they own, I mean, what do they own? They own, obviously, their own, like, Disney films. Marvel. They took over Star Wars stuff?
Yes. So currently, Disney own, obviously, everything Disney.
Yeah.
Pixar.
Oh, yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Star Wars. The Muppets. They own ESPN.
Do they?
They own ABC.
Right.
They now own 21st Century Fox, but it's just worth clarifying, they haven't bought Fox News or Fox TV. It's just their feature film rights. So that basically the 21st Century Fox feature film division now belongs to Disney.
Right, and does that mean anything made in future by Fox will be via Disney?
Well, essentially, Disney may continue to sell films and produce them under the Fox label, but they'll be Disney films.
Okay.
So, for instance, to kind of put this into context, Disney own Avatar now, which is huge because they were trying to expand some of their theme parks to include Avatar stuff. They now have completely free reign over that. They own it. They also have certain Marvel franchises that Fox had the movie rights to. So, X-Men, Deadpool,
Right.
they can now bring into the Marvel fold. But even really far-fetched, like ridiculous films that kind of feel like they belong at Disney but never were. Home Alone. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, Alien franchise now belongs at Disney.
That's scary, though. The sort of, like, say they bring out another Alien film,
Yeah.
it's going to be a Disney horror or a Disney sci-fi.
Essentially, yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
Also, you got to think about the fact that Disney had, I think it was called Touchstone. They owned that studio years ago.
Yeah.
And that was essentially their vehicle for producing like darker films and horrors.
Nightmare Before Christmas is Touchstone.
Exactly. And it's a Disney film, but they brand it under a different studio name because it's easier to sell.
Of course, because you don't want... Who wants to go and see a horror film or a darker film that's made by Disney?
Yeah.
Although, this means Disneyland in Florida or
Yep.
Disney World?
Yep. Disney World in Florida.
Disney World in Florida, 3 years' time... That's going to be awesome. They're going to have so much more stuff.
They're already expanding. They've got the biggest theme park expansion in their history opening this year.
What, in Florida?
In Star Wars Land. They've got that new big Star Wars expansion.
And where's the Harry Potter one?
That's in Universal.
Oh, yeah, that's not Disney, is
That's
it?
not Disney at all.
Oh, okay. Wrong thing.
But
they're next to each other, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Disney are building the Star Wars land in both their Florida and California theme parks.
I see.
But basically, they're trying to buy any film franchise that they can merchandise out, turn into theme park rides and toys and everything else.
Imagine like a Avatar land.
Well, they're building one in Animal Kingdom because they got the rights to that years ago. And now that they own Avatar, they can basically do whatever they want.
What they want, yeah. Imagine an alien ride. That would be
They
cool.
used to have one in the theme park. It was like an immersive thing where you'd sit in a chair and you'd have stuff like it would then all go dark, and the idea was that you were there watching this exhibition, but the alien broke out of the cage and then it all went dark, and you have like sounds and things coming out your chair and like stuff like that.
What, at Disney?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I never.
years ago. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you're showing your age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
It's been a while. Yeah. But I guess, what do you think about Disney buying Fox? Do you think it's actually going to change anything? Do you think Disney now just have too much power? Do you even care? Like, tweet us at HRM Film Show. Let us know what you think about the Disney £71 billion takeover of 21st Century Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.